Okay, so what's left? The moon.
It's a long way to the moon, lads. But the green cheese of longevity will make it worth the trip. Up, up, and away!
Okay, and it looks like there are no kids this time around. Yeah, this is the level with the music that everybody loves. I do like it too, don't worry, I'm not going to be the hater this time around.
Gosh, Mr. McDuck, I've never been to the moon before.
Well, when it comes to space cadets, Fenton, you're a natural. Now, Gyro, why in blazes are we chewing this awful blue muck?
Why, that's Oxy Chew, Mr. McDuck. It's my latest invention, oxygen-flavored taffy. 5 good chews and you can breathe on the lunar surface without a spacesuit. Oh, and it tastes great, too.
That, Gyro, is a matter of opinion. Now, which way to the green cheese?
What do you mean? Isn't it all around us?
Yeah? How do you figure?
Everybody knows the whole moon's made of green cheese. Well, that's what my dear mama said.
And did it take a feather brain like you to believe her? Ugh, sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna... Wait, what's that?
Look, here's someone who can give us directions. Hello?
Ah!
Mr. McDuck! Help!
Oh, no! We've got to save him!
Do we really?
We do if you want to find that treasure of yours, Mr. McDuck. Fenton was carrying the Gizmo Duck suit. That's the only thing we've got powerful enough to break into the moon vault.
All right, fine. Stay here and guard the supplies while I look for that bumbling bookkeeper.
All of that for a treasure, and yes, I'm gonna be talking over the music. Deal with it. You can follow my advice and type Ducktales Remastered OST on YouTube. Listen to this music and forget about my annoying voice. Dude, I miss those times when in live stream people say, "Shut up and let me listen to the music. Let me hear the music."
Looks like the same spaceship that took off with Fenton. Well, I guess this means I'm invited on board.
So yeah, that's how you access the ship. And as you can see, I'm playing this for the first time, so obviously I'm gonna make mistakes. Obviously, I'm going to be like going around places. At first, I'm trying to break everything in case I get gems and something valuable enough. It's not always the case. And also at first I'm gonna get hit a lot by these guys because I pretty much didn't know how they worked and just the patterns until I figured it out. So yeah, this feels a little bit of a maze at first because it's hard to decide where to go first, either left or right. At least I got enough health to explore enough. At first I was hesitating here if we can use the pogo on this electrified spikes, but you can. It works pretty much like any spiky hazard in the game. So yeah, first objective here is rescue Fenton, and as if you go down, you get back outside. But it was always like worth exploring. At least I know now that I have to go to the right. And there's another chain that, I guess by going all the way down, it takes you back outside as well. Yeah, I like this remake of the music, but something about the 8-bit sound, I don't know, it feels more charming, if you ask me. It sounds good, sounds accurate, but always the 8-bit sounds, I mean, definitely felt and sounded more nostalgic, but there's something more charming about that in melodies like this. It's probably just me. I'm pretty sure it's not the only. I'm not the only one who has that sort of opinion. Well, here I was curious to see what was actually ahead. I kind of remembered from the times I played the official game, the original game, and yeah, this is when you need the Gizmo Duck suit to destroy that access to the moon vault, as I mentioned at the beginning. So basically, I eventually will have to continue by going down, but it's not the time yet. So you basically have to keep exploring this ship.
Onward and upward.
Yeah, now I was a little bit lost because yeah, I was going right or left and see if we could find something interesting, but I didn't realize at the moment you come up from that chain that there is another chain that takes you upwards. I was trying to go up from here, so I was just searching around. I'm not gonna edit this out because honestly I'm not like 10 minutes fucking around. If that's the case, maybe then I will do it, but then I realized there was another chain that will allow me to continue. So yeah, I wasted a good 2 or 3 minutes.
Blast me bagpipes! A piece of Gizmo Duck suit! Oh, if only I had a way to open this door.
So yeah, as it has been a tendency in this game, you have to collect parts of something by exploring around the big areas. So it's not completely linear, you basically make choices in terms of where to go first. Well, in this case, that part of the suit, which is the helmet, from the looks of it, can be accessed last, after removing those walls, or doors.
Fenton, get down from there, and stop embarrassing yourself.
Mr. McDuck! Thank goodness you're here! I think those aliens wanted to suck out my brain and make an army of Fenton clones.
Bah, they'd soon learn that one of you is one too many. Now, help me find a security override so we can get to your Gizmo Duck suit.
You mean this?
Security system disengaged.
Fenton, you're a genius.
Gee, Mr. McDuck, do you mean it? Oops.
Warning, damage report. Artificial gravity system is offline.
Fenton, you're a nincompoop. You broke the gravity controls.
Not to worry, I'll have it fixed in a jiffy. I got a level 3 certificate of technology from Happy Ducky University, you know.
Oh, no you don't. You'll probably slam into the self-destruct button too. I'll get us out of this.
And of course, Mr. McDuck solves everything. I just need to move the levers
Gravity system restored. All systems normal.
and we fix things.
Nice work, Mr. McDuck. Now, let's go get my Gizmo Duck suit.
Not so fast, Dunderhead. You go wait with Gyro. I'll find a Gizmo Duck suit myself.
If you want to do things properly, do it yourself. Yeah, I was pretty sure I saw part of this wall going all the way here, so that's why I decided to go this way first. And as you can see, we have some treasures here.
An adventure always
Definitely necessary to get that cake. So I do remember from the original game, there is a section, I think at the very top of the ship, when you are outside of it, from above, and you collect an item. Even though this is a remaster, parts like that should be featured in here anyway. Now, I haven't found an extra heart though. I don't know if it exists. I don't know how many there are in total. That could be a problem actually. Even though in later levels, it feels like it has become easier from that aspect. At first I had only 3 and it got hit all the time. Now I'm still getting hit all the time. But it takes longer for me to die because I have more health. So in a way, it is sort of justified the fact that it's become easier. And that's the first part.
Looks like I found Gizmo Duck's armored suit. It's a good thing Gyro rigged up this hyperspace pocket for me to carry things around in. Now, only 2 more parts to find and we can break into that moon bolt.
And we know that one of the parts was being protected by that door that we have already removed. So we can go pick it up if we want it, but I'd rather keep exploring the rest of the areas that we haven't seen yet. So we don't have to be going back and forth all the time. Again, these gems for me are completely optional. I don't know if it makes a difference of if there is something such as 100% accomplishments in this game.
Up I go.
Yeah, I went from here to the left and now let's go to the right. It seems like there are new areas to explore. And again, I am going to take my time and do this because things like that happen. I mean, I guess that item will be there every time you destroy those blocks. So it is definitely necessary if you want to refill your health if you are short. Well, I gotta say that at least the game is quite generous when it comes to health pickups. I got at least a couple of cakes.
Onward and upward. Why are you here?
And we even have
I wanted
Mrs.
to
Bickley.
see what the vacuum of space would do to my pie crust, Mr. McDuck.
and she gives you even more health.
Marvelous job as
And an extra
usual,
life.
Mrs. Bickley.
Go on, Mr. McDuck. No need to worry about me.
We have seen her a couple of times. I don't know if she is also featured in every level and I maybe missed her. But at least I'm making sure that at least every time I visit her I end up recovering an extra life. Which is kind of important. Remember, if you get a game over, regardless if you are at the end of the level, you have to start all over again. It doesn't grant you checkpoints. And this is the outside part I always remember from the original game. So you get the second part of Gizmo's
Duck's wheel. I've
suit.
always wondered what Gyro was thinking when he designed this thing. Who fights crime with a unicycle? Now just one more part to find and I can get off this flying monstrosity.
Well, we know where it is, so we don't have to keep exploring at the top of the place. I always end up like touching the spike from the side, even though I'm pretty much trying to jump properly on top of it. So I'm just letting myself fall on purpose, even though this place in particular I haven't seen it. So I'm exploring it in case I am given my health back.
Fire 1, fire 2. It's a diamond the size of Mrs. Bickley.
I don't know if I'm a big fan of this, all of these quotes in the middle of gameplay. And here's my health, completely recovered. Will it make a huge difference? Probably doesn't, but again, you never know if at this point you are so short in health that every bit counts. And it happened to me in previous levels as well.
Fire 1! Fire 2!
Always satisfying to kill enemies like that. By playing golf with boulders thrown into enemies. And here's the remaining parts.
Gizmo Duck's helmet! Oh, if I didn't know better, I'd swear Fenton actually gets smarter when he wears this thing. Maybe I'm a wee bit too hard on the lad. Now that I've got all 3 parts, I can head back to Fenton and Gyro. I hope it's not too late.
Well, and after this, I go around the place for around 10 minutes looking for these 2 guys. And I had no idea where they were. Until I remembered that they were pretty much at the spaceship. Something like that was mentioned in some part of the dialogue. So I'll see you next time when I get to the spaceship. And we can continue the mission.